And hi, everyone, and welcome to Firmly Planted Wellness Live. I am so glad that you are here for our first episode in the new year. How does that feel? And how are you feeling right now about your health, your life, and maybe even your business? Well, you are in the right place today because I have a special guest with me today who has a huge heart to serve women and to help them really reach new heights in this new year. If this is the first time that we're meeting, my name is Lissa Figgins, and I am passionate about helping women to prioritize their wellness and keep it simple so that we can look, feel, and ultimately give our best. And today I have Shannon with me. She's known as the Faith Coach, which I love, capital T on the. She's a coach, a speaker, a mentor, a trainer, and really her focus is to help faith-based women build their businesses to new heights with a combination of faith and grind, which I like that. So I'm curious to talk about that. So Sharon, thanks for being on today. Tell us a little bit more in your words, how you help women in that area and what inspired that.
Thank you, Lissa. Thank you for having me on your wonderful show.
Oh, for sure.
Yes. Well, yes, I am Sharon, the faith coach, business coach / life coach, and I help emerging and aspiring faith-based women, Christian women, serve by using their God-given gift. Of course, we always want to serve, and turning that into an online business so they can live in faith and freedom. Because when we live in faith and freedom, we can have freedom in so many other areas of our lives.
Yes,
Financial
amen.
freedom, yeah, financial freedom, emotional freedom, health and wellness. I know that's your area. Freedom, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes women don't know where to start. So when I was going through like a non-clinical depression years back, I just felt like I wasn't living for myself. I was living for everybody else. And
and don't we tend to do that, especially as leaders? We serve and we give and we do for everyone. And then we wonder why we're depleted.
Exactly.
So what changed for you?
I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yes.
You know? So I talked to my pastor at the time and had conversations with other people, and life was happening. And I said to God, God said to me as well, I have more for you. And I really started believing him. And I got out of myself. And that's when I started my blog in 2013. And it's morphed into what it is today, everything I'm doing today.
Right. So tell me a little bit more about what you're doing today. How are you connecting with women? What are you specifically helping them with? Because as someone's listening right now, I would love for them to be able to say, hey, that's me. I need or want that in my life this year.
A lot of many women I encounter, sometimes two categories. Some, on the one hand, have no idea how to use their gift or gifts, right? They're either not doing anything or they're doing too many things. And they haven't zoned in on that one thing that they need to start with. We can't be a jack of all trades and master of none, right?
Right. We want to keep all those balls in the air and then we wonder why we drop them because
exactly. And that was my problem when I first started, Lissa. I was all over the place. I was, trying to do everything. And I still have to hold myself back, right? So that's on the woman on the one hand who doesn't know how to use the gift or is just all over the place, right? Or the other one, perhaps they are using their gift, right? But they're stuck. They keep starting and stopping, or they're not as narrowed. So they need help just maybe just being a little bit more focused and organized, but they've already got the ball rolling. They already know what they're doing. They have something set up. And they just need help going to the next level.
Right. Because sometimes we get to that plateau, right? And it's okay to be there for a little while, but most of us as leaders would like to go to that next place because we have more to give, right? And we feel like there are more people to serve. So what are a couple of practical tips that you have, whether it's someone in that first category of not really sure what they're doing or someone who, kind of already has something going? What are some practical things as we're looking at this year ahead of us that, we can start implementing that can make a difference?
It's the same for all of us. It doesn't matter where we are in our business. It could be an emerging and aspiring woman, faith-based woman, or it could be a seasoned businesswoman. It doesn't matter. The three things at a minimum that we have to have. Number one, it's called my faith model actually. And number one, it's we have to have what I call the A in that, the ABG, AKA the faith model, same thing.
Okay.
It's that we have to speak what we want. We have to really start saying it. We can't speak doom and gloom over our lives and wonder why we're in certain situations, right? That's
Right.
part of it. We're uttering certain things over our lives. And sometimes many times, those are the things that are stopping us from doing anything.
Exactly.
Because words like that are energy drainers. They're not encouraging. They're demotivating, right? So that's the A in my faith model. Then we have to believe God is going to do it. We have to really have faith. We have to trust him. Before I didn't, not really, right? I was inconsistent and I was like, I love you, Lord. I love you. I do trust you. But if we're not willing to put ourselves out there, do we really believe he's going to do what he said he would do? Because what are we doing in the natural to say, God, I really believe you? We might be doing everything in the spirit, right? Praying and worshiping and praising and all that. But the G of that, the grind, that's what comes next, right? So it's great that we read the Bible. It's great that we read self-help books. It's great that we are fellowshipping with God and with other people. But at the end of the day, we have to get up. We can't lay around. We can't sit around, feel sorry for ourselves. We have to put one step in front of the other. And those are the three things. So it's affirmations, belief, and grind.
I love that. It's our head, it's our heart, and then it's our feet, right? It's our whole person. And I recently heard something the other day that reminds me of what you're sharing. They said, if your goal does not require belief, like if you can see it, it doesn't require faith and belief, it's not big enough. And how often we try to stay in that safe zone, right? That place where we can see what, so it feels safe. And we think that, we can certainly do that, but we're either going to stay in the same place or we're just barely incrementally going to move beyond that, rather than doing those big things that, with God as part of the equation, there are some amazing things that we can be doing. And I love how you tie all of those together. And the grind part, you're right. We can't just sit around and hope it's going to happen.
It won't happen like that. I tried it.
Yeah, right. There's a reason why he gave us those gifts. It's because we're supposed to use them and give them away. So
exactly.
Well, I love what you're sharing. I love that, just the inspiration that you not only speak into the lives of us here, but that you are doing on an ongoing basis. So I know you've got some things coming up even this week that you're doing, and some other offers to offer people that might want to continue to get that inspiration and be connected to you. So tell us a little bit about what's coming up and what you have to offer, and how can people best connect with you?
Thank you, Lisa. And I want to just speak to something really quick that you said when you said that about the gifts, right? Our gifts will make room for us, right? Proverbs 18:16, and will bring us in front of important people. So where is it that we want to go in our business? We have to use our gift to get wherever we want to go. It's part of the equation, right?
Yes.
And so Saturday, January 9th, I have my Women of Movement conference. It's my virtual Women of Movement Global Business Conference 2021.
Wow, that's exciting to say.
It really is. I mean, it's just awesome lineup of speakers. It's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And of course, as I said, virtual. And so I'm just really looking forward to the 6 speakers. And then we have a vendor. And this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, from my website, I'm sorry, not my website, my Facebook page, my Sharon Shannon Facebook page, I will be doing speaker spotlights.
Oh, neat.
With all of them. And they're going to give us a sneak peek of what they will be talking about Saturday. So I'm excited about that.
Fantastic. Yes. And I'll make sure to have you share the link to your page in the comments, so that way people can find that and connect with you. So that's fantastic. And just what a great way to start the new year, to really be thinking about, just how our faith plays into our business, or even just the other things that we're called to do in life. And then, tying in those affirmations, that belief, and then the grit to actually make that happen. So
exactly.
I love
that. Any woman, me too. Any woman who wants to know more about business, remember what the conversation we're having right now is for emerging and aspiring new business owners, emerging or potential entrepreneurs, as well as seasoned ones, can come in and get more for their business.
That's fantastic.
So how they can get in touch with me personally is in sharonsheart.com. So sharonsheart.com. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing
Thank
today. I
you.
appreciate you and all that you're doing. And I'm
Thank
super
you.
passionate. I believe, like you've said on earlier, if we're not taking good care of our temples, our bodies, it's really hard for us to live out and do the things that God has called us to do. So
Mhm.
if you're listening today and you're thinking, I know I need to get back on track with my health, my weight, my energy, just so I can feel my best, so I can give my best, I'm going to be sharing a simple meal plan formula because we all need simple, right? As a way to help fuel your body well so that you can really have what it is you need to be able to give in the way that God has called you to. So I'll put that link down in the comments below and you can go ahead and grab that. But thank you so much, Sharon, for being with us. Thanks for inspiring us and being the one to kick off 2021. I think that it was God ordained. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
glad that you were able to grab that spot. And thank you everyone
Oh
for
my
joining us.
God. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and we will look
exciting. I
forward.
didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yes, it is. Well, we look forward to seeing the rest of you next time on Firmly Planted Wellness Live. Have a fantastic day and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Lisa. Bye,
Yep.
everybody.